Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card I have to share with you today. It's this rainbow of clouds with this little kitty and thinking of you. I hope you like it. Really simple card to do. So I think I've got some glue on this mat, so I'm going to just turn it over quickly and no one will be any the wiser. So we're just going to firstly stamp and colour a little kitty here. So this is the stamp set Warm Welcome, and we're going to use the kitty, and we're just going to get a piece of basic white cardstock and some Memento ink, but we're going to colour in using the Stampin' Blend alcohol markers. So let's just stamp our kitty. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain in the background, but it's pouring cats and dogs very funnily here in Lincoln. Perfect day to be inside crafting, but I'm sorry if you can hear anything on the camera, on the microphone. So I'm just going to use pumpkin pie to colour in my cat, and I'm just laying down a little bit of the dark where I think there might have been a bit of a shadow. I'm not being too fussy about it, the image is very small. And then I'm going to use the light pumpkin pie just to blend everything out, and then maybe just go in with a touch more dark just in a few places. That will be my kitty coloured. Really simple. Now these dies are unfortunately retired, but they do match the stamp set. The stamp set is current, but they retired the dies. Don't ask me why, I don't understand, but I've kept my dies. You can also fussy cut out this cat, it's not difficult to do, but I'm going to quickly just die cut the dies. Die cut my cat. So I'm going to do that now and I'll be back. Okay, so our cat is cut out, and then I also put a piece of basic white through this raindrops embossing folder, so we've got that done as well. Next thing we're going to do is quickly stamp our sentiment. And this one is Thinking of You, and it's from Quiet Meadow. I'm going to stamp in Balmy Blue ink because that's the colour I've chosen for my card base. So I'm just going to stamp. There we go. Done. Set that aside. And we're going to bring in our card base, which as I said is Balmy Blue. This is standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then fold in half. And then I've got another piece of basic white. Measures the same as the outside. We're going to put this right insert. Now if you do want more information about this project, the supply list, the measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and you'll find that link in the description box below. So don't worry about looking for it now. Or writing down the measurements rather. Okay, so we're going to put this piece, make sure our raindrops are plopping in the right direction. Very funny actually because it's just been raining here. Okay, and now we're ready to make our balloon, our clouds. Now for speed I've punched them all out already using this punch here, which is the cloud punch. And I'll tell you the colours as we go along. I've got here Petal Pink, Calypso Coral. I'm going to put a little cat in the centre somewhere. And then I've got Lemon Lolly and some soft sea foam. I've got here some Balmy Blue and some Highland Heather. Okay, I'm going to have them sort of something like that. So we're going to get some dimensionals. I don't think I have much left here, so I might have to use up my edges. Got here. I'm going to just use up some edges here for speed, because I don't have another lot of dimensionals up here where I film, but edges are good. So we are just going to start to put a little ensemble together. Now I'm going to pop up some of them. Some of them are just going to stick down. I'm going to overlap them as best as I can. And let's start on the side here. Put this one from that. And then this time we're going to pop up the blue one. So let's get some dimensional on there. There we go. Pop this up here. And then I think I'm going to have this tucked in behind. So, and then I'm going to have this one up here. I'm going to pop that one up as well. So, pop that up. So we have our little cat. I'm going to pop the cat up too. I'll just use a couple of mini dimensionals here. They will do the trick. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of some of these backings and other bits so that don't get in the way. Okay, set that aside, bring in our sentiment and our trimmer. I'm just going to cut this out quickly using my trimmer. I think that will go fine. Now this piece of paper's got caught to my trimmer. If you can't get it out, this is a trick. Just take your pokey tool and just pull it all the way down to the bottom and it'll come out. And there's also one way to clean your track. Just use your pokey tool along it. Sweet and simple. So that's a tip for you, a crafting tip. Okay, so let's move all our bits out the way, and I'm going to have our sentiment somewhere or other, maybe this time over here. And one thing I'm going to do is take my sponge daubers. I'm going to take a blue and my ink pad of balmy blue, and I'm just going to sponge around the edge just so it will pop from the background. If you don't want to matte things up, this is one way to make sure things will pop nicely from the background. So there we go. And I just keep my sponge daubers, in this case I got online. Alright, so this is also going to get popped up, so more lovely edges going to get used up. There we go. So I'm going to put that there. Move all of that aside. I'm going to bring in my in colour pearls and pokey tool to the rescue again. I'm actually going to use some of this colour, which is meant to be Parakeet Party, but I think actually matches the soft sea foam colour here really well. Where shall we put this one? Okay, it's still going to go there. Okay, so there are our 2 cards. I hope you liked them. If you do, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about the card, supply list, measurements, as I said, it's all in the blog post on my website. And you'll find the link in the description box below, as well as the links to all my social media sites. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.